Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as always. Today I've got an unboxing of the Monogram Classic Cruiser Series 57 Chevy Nomad. This here's a 124 scale kit, 85-0883. This was another Ollie's purchase. Acquisition, there's the word I was looking for. According to the box, this has 97 pieces molded in white. Pretty nice looking shot of a kit right there. That's a beautiful job, whoever did that one. Here's the bottom of the box. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and put you down and get right into opening this one up and see what kind of goodies we got in there. Alrighty guys, I forgot to mention that this particular kit was released in 2022, and the original one of these was released in 1977, and I believe that is my video that I did on the 57 Chevy that I turned, the Nomad that I turned to an El Camino 47 years ago, or 48 years ago now it is. That was what that kit was. I think that was this kit back then. See if I can make sense of that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this cut open, see what kind of goodies we have in there. Oh goody, another easy opening box. There we go. Wow. Alright guys, look at that. Oh man, that's pretty. Very nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah. There it is, guys. That's nice. A little bit thicker than the previous two Monogram kits that I've done unboxings on, the 64.5 Mustang and the 69 Camaro. This one's a little bit on a heavier thickness. Very nice. Detail's a little weak, but it is there. This is a beautiful stamping of this one. Very nice. Alright. Here's the interior. Pedals are molded in. The door cards are very weak. There's almost nothing there. I mean, you can barely see some kind of design in there. Wow. Here's the bottom of the chassis, or the chassis, I guess we could call it. The exhaust is molded in. It says 1978 on the bottom of that. That's funny. Wow. Alrighty. Here's the glass. It's one full piece. It has the cutout for the driver's and passenger side front windows. The rest is all front windshield, and then the sides and the back all in one section there. Here are the tires. Pretty basic, decent feeling. There's the tread pattern. No branding on them. Alrighty. And one box, or one bag rather, of molded in white parts. These are like budget kits. Alrighty. Here we have what I think is a spoiler for the rear up here like that. And then I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, that's the tailgate. Wait. Huh? That's kind of a tailgate. I wonder if that's part of the kit to make... Well, I don't see the extra piece. I don't know what that is, guys. Number 52. I'm going to set that aside and make sure we look that up. I apologize. Here we have the exhaust manifolds. Your standard ones, and then kind of headers. Some wheel inserts. Back of the back seat. Front of the back seat. Battery. Engine heads. Little cradle for the engine with the A-arms attached to it. That's very thin. Coil springs, shock absorbers, coil over shocks. Some stabilizer bar and linkage. Radiator hose there I missed. Alright. Here are the front seats. They look custom. Snorkel hood scoop. The hood with the space where you want to make a cutout if you want to put the snorkel on there. Here's CB radio. Generator, I'm assuming. Part 27. The oil filler tube, shock absorbers, the little thing. I think these are the things that go in here. I'm gonna have to write these down, guys. I'm finding more parts here that I don't recognize. Here's a fan belt. Really? The fan itself. Part 68. I'm gonna look them up too. I think they're. I don't know. Can you see the box? I think they're the little caps that go here, but maybe not. We'll get back to that one. Backs of the wheels. Here's the dashboard. Bell housing, steering wheel, roll bar with a fire extinguisher molded to it. That's kind of cool. Here's a water pump up here, steering column, a couple more wheel inserts, transmission halves, and there's the fan belt and pulleys. And here is, this looks like a piece for the tilt front end. That's interesting. I wonder if that kit piece isn't used in this kit. That's number 15. Here's fan radiator and radiator core support. Engine halves. Oil pan. Rear differential cover. The rear end. And these little pieces here are spacers to raise the, well, they go this way, but they'd raise the rear end. You put them one on each end, and it lifts the back end a little bit to change the rake of the vehicle stance. Alright, now we're into the chrome pieces. There we have the wheels, kind of the Krager centerline style wheels. I'm all over the map today, guys. Sorry. Here's front grille, rear bumper, emblem thing for the front that goes here in the grille, little CB antennas, injection system, intake manifold, valve covers, shifter, some air ducting for the intake, two carburetors, two little stacks for the carburetors, base for the carburetors, a different intake manifold, tail lights. These are the headlight buckets, the bezels, whatever you want to call them. Back of an alternator, it looks like, and possibly, oh, these are the hood inserts. So those other things are not what I thought they were. Let me find them real quick. So I'm gonna get on to the instructions and try to figure here there. Part number 68, and let's see what those are. So alrighty, guys, here are the instructions. That's it for parts. Oh, yep, there's some decals in there. I'll go ahead and do those for you guys right now. Oh, nice. Some nice flame decals. Pretty cool. You can pretty much put them on any vehicle. They give you that motif, we'll say, right there. I really like that build there. That's really nice. Well, there's the decals. Some flames and some license plates. And then, once again, what was that part number? I lost it again, guys. There it is. 68. I'm up. Okay. Alright, let me pick you up. Here's a little bit of blurb on the actual vehicle. And we're going to need to look up part 68 and 52. So here, alright, we have paint guide here. Then we have parts list here. This is nice. Let's go right to 58. It is rear license plate. That ain't right. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, 52. My bad, guys. Sorry. Tailgate inner. Oh, okay. Okay, so that goes inside the tailgate. Alright, that makes sense now. And then 68. Yeah. Hood spear. That is what I thought. It's the thing that goes in here. So there's painted ones you could do, or molded in white that you could paint, or there's chrome ones. Okay. Well, you guys can sleep better tonight now that you know that, right? So apparently sarcasm makes the camera shut off. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so step one, we're going to put our engine together. All them good bits. There's the generator. Alright. Because we didn't have alternators yet, right? Intake, you could build two different ways. You can do dual carbs for the custom, and the stock one was the fuel injected system. That's kind of cool. And here we have putting the engine into the cradle, into the frame pieces. Putting this all together. This is showing it with, okay, I guess the star means optional, but that's showing with the little bits that go in on each end of that to raise the suspension. Alright. Put our wheels together, and then we should have something that looks like that once we're done with step 5. And then we have dashboard and steering column. And it looks like a custom steering wheel. I don't recall what the actual one looked like. I went by it so quick. Is it chrome? There it is. Yeah, it is kind of a custom steering wheel. I'll have to dig through the parts bin there and see if I can find a stock looking one. Alrighty. There is the back of the back seat going in, and then putting the whole assembly into the interior. Put a roll cage in for the custom version. There's where you do your cutout to put your snorkel hood together. Put the hood in, don't glue it. Unless you want to. You do what you want, it's your car. That's the beauty of building models. You build them how you want. Alrighty. There's that. Now step, okay. So it says 2 times, and then chrome and with the little question mark where you can do either one. Alrighty. That's that. Boom, boom. And that is a little spoiler that goes on the roof. Optional. Boom, boom. And we put our decals on. So alrighty, guys, that was a fairly quick one today. Remember, like I said, these are out in, well, at the time of this recording, these are out in stores right now in the alleys. And I also heard or seen online today that Walmart is back in the model car business for a little while. They're carrying them again. Looks like around $20 a piece. So if you get a chance, go out there and support the hobby. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you all for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and comment. And have a great day. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. I'll see you on the next one. Keep on modeling.